After Mass, the Waseca residents participated in a parade before meeting at the historic mill for mulligan stew and other festivities. Today's meeting provided valuable discussion between people with different viewpoints, but all working towards the same goal of improving Minnesota. In Nicollet, Alex Tejada, KEYC News 12. The Norwegian students made connections with their MSU classmates, as well as Minnesotans with Norwegian heritage. The meal consisted of traditional Norwegian American dishes such as the dessert krumkake, as well as lutefisk. Closed roads, rushing water, and floating ice. Garden City residents experienced a nightmare in the middle of the day. One homeowner noticed water coming in over the weekend and started moving things upstairs until she became overwhelmed by the onrushing flow.
Before I knew it now, the rivers flooded over and we're out of a home.
Behind me in this area of Garden City known as Hog Island is completely underwater. Some residents stranded, only able to leave by boat.
It's just a lot of stress trying to find somewhere to go, and especially when you have pets. We have pets, and it just makes it really difficult. It's a headache.
Holichki's fiance headed north with their dogs. They have only lived in the area for 3 years and have never seen anything like this before. One longtime resident remembers her neighbor's house being affected in the past, but not like this.
This is the second time that it's been through a flood. 9 years ago, it took the bottom half of the house, but that was as high as it got.
Those with flood insurance face the decision of whether to stay and rebuild or leave the tight-knit community of just over 250 people.
Hopefully people can still stay because it's a great little town. I don't know if it'd be safe to, you know what I mean, with all the water, it'll be safe to rebuild or just relocate.
People stood around helplessly watching the ice jams break, trying to salvage what they can.
I just hope it goes down quickly and we can get this all figured out.
It's intense and it's scary. There's a lot of changes going to be happening.
In Garden City, Alex Tejada, KEYC News 12. Bock Fest originally started as simply something to do in winter. Coinciding with the end of Fasching, the German carnival season, the celebration centers around the Great Bock Hunt. Hunters look for 7 wooden cutouts in the shape of goats.
If they're all captured, it means a swift end to winter. So we're all hoping that they all get captured here.
In addition to the hunt, people enjoy the beer, brats, music, and bonfires on hand. One Bock Fest regular has made the celebration possible for more people.
About 13 years ago, we started this bunch of people in a van, and we noticed that a lot of people need a safe ride to and from, and so I started bringing people over from the Pub 500, and we're bringing about 300 people over now.
But why does he do it?
Being able to help people and be able to have some beers myself and have a good time, and this is the tradition of it.
He hasn't missed a Bock Fest in over a decade and wears a Team USA costume from the movie Beer Fest. So why do countless people come out year after year?
I think truly the most favorite part about it is saying I'm tough enough to come out and enjoy an outdoor event in the middle of winter in Minnesota.
While there is more than enough entertainment on hand, the best times are had among the groups of people.
People don't come here just for the entertainment. They are the entertainment. And that's what I think is the most unique part about it.
Even with negative temperatures to start the morning, there wasn't a frown to be seen.
As far as the best thing about Bock Fest, everybody comes here, has a great time. I've never seen an angry person.
In New Ulm, Alex Tejada, KEYC News 12. Sounds of laughter, music, and kids ring throughout Artifact, a paint-your-own pottery studio on North Riverfront. Emily Green and Kim Ruby wanted to open a shop, yet needed flexibility.
We're both moms, and we were looking to do something that fit with our schedule so we could still put our families first.
History and psychology majors, neither woman had a background in ceramics. And getting their name out there wasn't the only obstacle they faced on day one in December 2017.
When we opened our doors, we didn't have our kiln yet. Our kiln was actually delayed because of a couple different snowstorms in the Midwest. And so I think we were open for about 6 weeks before we had a kiln, and then we had to learn how to use it. We had to set the whole thing up and learn to use it.
But when the two friends got it firing, it turned seemingly ordinary pieces of clay into beautiful works of art.
One of my favorite parts is opening the kiln. I like to see what everybody did, so it's kind of exciting. It's like Christmas. You're like, oh, that's really cute.
Open Thursday through Sunday, no reservations are required. All you have to do is pick out a piece, pick your colors, and glaze the clay.
Definitely been a surprise to me how fun the actual job is. It doesn't feel a lot like work to me. It's just, helping people create fun pieces and gifts, so that's kind of exciting.
The family-friendly, laid-back environment rubs off on customers.
Like when adults come and kind of hang out together, like, oh my God, that was so relaxing.
You don't need artistic talent to make something at Artifact. All ages try their hand at pottery, including one group that Ruby hadn't expected.
Parents visiting their college-age kids, and then they come in and they sit and they hang out and they talk for like a long time.
The studio provides an escape from daily stress.
With so many distractions nowadays with phones and computers and technology everywhere, it's a nice way to really bring it back to like focusing on what you're doing and getting really into your project. And it feels almost like when you're done, like you've been meditating or, like your brain has gotten to relax.
The studio has fit in seamlessly among other locally owned shops, right at home in the artistic oasis of historic Old Town. In Mankato, Alex Tejada, KEYC News 12. Mankato's under-12 girls hockey team travels north to Proctor to face Cloquet in the state tournament that starts Friday. They have been using every second possible to get ready.
We take advantage of any ice time that we can possibly get. If they give us an extra 10 minutes at the rink, 15 minutes, we take full advantage of it. Like right now even, we're still out there practicing, and practice ended about 5 to 10 minutes ago.
Just to make it to the tournament is an achievement. The team won their district and region to qualify.
The state of Minnesota has some great youth hockey. There's 100 teams that play at this level, so we've made it a long way. We've beat the likes of Minnetonka and New Prague and Anoka to get this far.
The win over New Prague was a thrilling double overtime victory that booked their spot in the state tournament. Coach Jordan has seen his girls continuously improve over the course of the season.
We had some ups and downs, just like every team, but we've managed to get through them, and now we're playing the best hockey we possibly can, and they are working so hard. I can't give it enough to these girls. It's great. Captain
Delaney Geeson believes the team are in good form heading into Friday.
Yeah, I'd say so. We hit some bumps along the road, but we've been pretty good and playing some good teams and playing really well.
Voted as one of 3 captains by the other girls, she says team chemistry has helped them get this far.
It's just a good group, and we all kind of get along despite like the age difference, and we're just having a fun time.
Coach believes their hard work and togetherness will help them on the ice this weekend.
You know what? This group of girls has bonded really well together, and that's what's going to get us a state tournament victory, I hope.
Geeson and her teammates have seen the extra hours practicing pay off and now get to play against the state's top teams.
We've just all worked really hard this season, and we had a lot of expectations for ourselves, and now that they're coming true, we're all just really excited.
But no sign of nerves ahead of the big occasion.
We're ready to get it going.
In Mankato, Alex Tejada, KEYC News 12.